Hey guys, Pro here, and in today's video, I'll be ranking the 7 mythic weapons that are currently in rotation. I will not be including the mythic goldfish as it is extremely rare and not a weapon that is easily accessible. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. In the number 7 spot, we have Deadpool's hand cannons. Now I don't know who at the Epic Games headquarters thought this was going to be a good idea to add to this game, because this gun is absolute garbage. I was never a fan of the dualies when they were originally added, and this gun is honestly no better. The hand cannons are literally outclassed in every aspect of the game. An assault rifle is much more accurate than this gun, and for close range, SMGs have a much higher DPS. The only decent quality of this gun is that you regen health or shield per hit, but it's literally only 3 health per hit. This means if you kill an opponent that's full shield and full health, you'll get a max of 30 health back. Now I don't know about you, but I literally do not see why you'd ever carry this weapon. It's not the best supporting gun for a shotgun, worse than an assault rifle, and overall has no reason to be carried in your inventory. In the number 6 spot, I place Meowskull's PLPL Rifle. Now although this is only one place ahead of Deadpool's hand cannons, believe me, this gun is way better. It deals 44 damage per hit, and is a great option for long range. If you can hit your shots, this can prove to be a very deadly gun. However, while the bloom isn't terrible, it's not the best, so you won't be able to rapid fire any enemies. This gun isn't terrible by any means, but personally, I prefer the regular assault rifles, as the bloom is much better and you can just rapid fire and deal a lot of damage extremely quickly. In the number 5 spot, we have TNT's Bow. In my personal opinion, the Bow is extremely underrated. If you fully charge the Bow and hit somewhere around your opponent, you'll deal 100 damage, and 75 damage if you don't fully charge the Bow. Now what many people don't know is that the Bow has a damage multiplier for headshots. This means if you fully charge your Bow and hit the enemy in the head, you will deal 175 damage, which is literally insane. The Bow is very versatile, however, it can't be a direct replacement for any weapon, so sometimes it can be quite hard to fit this in your inventory. Overall, the only reason I didn't place it any higher is because the other mythic weapons are basically just overpowered, and give the player an extreme advantage. In the number 4 spot, I place Sky's Grappler. While technically this item is not a weapon, I decided to include this on the list because it is mythic. Anyways, Sky's Grappler is insanely good and can grant you so many advantages all at once. Not only does it save you a ton of mats and fights, you practically can always get high ground against your opponent, and the Grappler is just great for rotations. It works extremely well with shotguns as you can just grapple up to your opponent and hit them with a nice shot. The only problem I sometimes find when using the Grappler is that I tend to not have enough inventory space for everything I need. However, if you're not using a pump SMG combo, you'll definitely have enough room for this item. Overall, the Grappler is insanely good and gives the user a variety of useful advantages. For the number 3 spot, I place Brutus's minigun. This is an insanely overpowered version of the minigun as it has an extremely high DPS at 252, and also has extremely great bloom. This weapon is not only great at close range, but is also insane for long range. For close range battles, this minigun will basically let you get into anyone's box or at least get shots through into an enemy's box. For long range, the minigun has insane accuracy. I often find myself hitting enemies that are flying in the air 3 to 5 times, if not killing them right there and then. Honestly, this gun is extremely useful in a variety of situations and is great for making your opponents waste materials. However, it can sometimes be hard to fit this into your inventory since it can't really just replace an SMG or an assault rifle due to its quite slow pullout time. In the number 2 spot, we have Sky's Assault Rifle. Ever since the beginning of the game, SCARs have always been extremely powerful weapons. Now Sky's Assault Rifle is just a new and improved SCAR. It shoots faster, does more damage per shot, and reloads faster, which is why its DPS is 222. It will fit into any inventory since you practically always carry an assault rifle with you, and it even serves as a great SMG, so there's literally no reason not to carry this weapon. Overall, this is arguably the best long range weapon in the game, which is why I've placed it this well on the list. In the number 1 spot, I placed Midas's drum gun. Now some of you guys might have expected this, and it's for good reason. This gun has one of the highest DPS of any gun in Fortnite at 250. It has a relatively large magazine size and has quite decent bloom up close. And just like Brutus's minigun, it is great for rushing into opponents' boxes. It also has a very quick reload speed, meaning you will usually always have a full clip ready to fire at an enemy. There's practically no reason not to carry this weapon, as it is a perfect replacement for an SMG, which is an essential for almost all loadouts. Basically, while all the other weapons are great, except for Deadpool's hand cannons, Midas's drum gun, in my opinion, offers the most utility and greatest advantage over your opponents. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.